Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. This week we're going to do something a little bit different. You're seeing the opposite side of my office. There's my regular work desk. But today we're going to do something kind of fun. So I get offers all the time for all those meal delivery kits. And I think this week we are going to test and see if those are good options for a bariatric patient. So this is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid, nor are they giving me any free food. I'm going to pay for this out of my own pocket, but I have a really good intro offer, or I think it's like a hey, come back to us offer, because I've used this delivery service before. So they're like, hey, come back at this really great rate, and I'll do it for a week and then we'll be done. But here are the tests I want to see. Portion size, is it enough for a bariatric patient? I think it's going to be. Am I getting enough protein per meal? I'm going to divide up, obviously, what they say is a serving. And then we'll see, based on that serving, am I getting enough protein in? Is it a well-balanced meal? Does it taste good? All those other good things. So I think it's going to be a good test, and we will see how far we can stretch this thing as a single person of one in this household. So I'm going to order as many meals as I can, and then I'll have one for dinner that we'll cook together, and then I'll have the leftovers for lunch, and we'll just kind of go through the week and see what they have. Now, the offers that I've seen on the... Oh, Sharpies. Are you excited about the food, Sharpie? I don't think you can have any. So I can't see what next week's menu is, which is a little frustrating because I basically don't know what I'm going to be able to buy. So that's why I'm going to get I think I can get 6 two-person meals for $30, which is actually really in my budget. I know that's not the normal price, but for this week, that's actually really good for me. And if there's meals that I just can't have or don't want to have that's more carb-based, I will give them to my mom and she can make them for herself. But we're going to try to stick to the protein options. So we're going to go on, we're going to order, I'm going to show you all the steps, and then we will cook all week together and we'll see how it goes. If I can have a balanced bariatric meal with these meal delivery kits that say they'll do it all for you, you just have to cook. So let's get into it. Let's get to the website, see how it works, and yeah, then we'll get cooking. Okay, so here is my offer window. So basically I'm going to pick from these things 2 people per plan for 6 meals, and for 6 meals it is $28. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pay for this because it shows my address at the bottom. I'm gonna pay for this and then we'll be back to pick our meals. Okay, we have picked our meals, so we won't get everything until Wednesday. So they've pre-selected some meals for me, but obviously I'm going to see, we're going to see what else they have. All right, so far, not looking like great options. I'm looking for super high protein. Explore full menu, please. All right. Oh, look, you can select your, oh, it's more money though. It's $1 extra for broccoli. I think that's well worth it though. All right, we're gonna do smothered and stuffed meatloaves. That looks yummy. I wish this gave me nutrition information. I don't know if it does. Let's see. We're gonna skip pasta. Here we go. I was gonna say they should have more. Ponzu chili steak bowls, herb crusted chicken. I definitely don't want this. Shepherd's pie. Oh, they have the calories, but let's see. So far, this is not the greatest thing I've seen, to be quite honest. Okay, this looks yummy, but that's definitely no protein. I mean, I could add my own, but that seems to be not worth it. All right, let's go through again. Quick and easy, nutrish and delish, because I want something a little bit lower calorie. Homestyle pork chops with mashed potatoes and green beans, I guess would be okay. Let's see. right, so really, I don't really see a lot of things that I like. This is kind of disappointing, don't you think? Like there should be, why are they all, I mean, this is fine. Chili chicken is fine. I really don't want to eat 800 calories in one meal. Yeah, I wish I could see a breakdown. If they know it's 800 calories, I should be able to see what the breakdown is. A little not cool, in my opinion. Quesadillas, yeah, like to me, these aren't, granted, I'm not going to eat a full portion. I know better, so I shouldn't be like super frustrated. This one looks good. Let's do that. Let me see what they actually have me get. Anything I absolutely don't want. So crispy chicken with broccoli, that's fine. Pork chops is fine. Herb Parmesan crusted chicken, that's fine. That actually looks really good. Okay, I don't think I want sweet chili chicken is fine. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I don't want quesadillas because I make a quesadilla anyway and it's not 800 calories. All right, so we need one more. All right, let's go back to all. And I mean, they have a good variety, but like, I guess they're slightly balanced, but like the ones that look good and are low calorie are more money, which is insane that a more balanced plate is a lot more money. Like I know I'm getting a deal obviously on this, but like still. Okay, these are all extra. I mean, baked potato chowder. It looks delicious. I'm not saying it's not delicious, but anything other, I don't really like cherry, so we're not going to do that. Oh, why don't we do this? A turkey shepherd's pie. 35 minutes. All right, we'll put a fork in that. Let me add it just in case. It's a customer favorite. Couscous. We already got that selected. A vegetarian option would be good, but we got that one already. I don't want to do flatbreads, even though that's a good calorie count. That's going to fill me up way too fast. I don't want chili. All right, I think we have a good thing. So I did upgrade $1. I think it was, no, which one did I upgrade? This one. Instead of fries, we have broccoli. I think that's a good, yeah. Carrots is aside for that, that's fine. We get rice. I'll make everything as directed, but that's fine because you get zucchini and mashed potatoes. This you get green beans and mashed potatoes. There's a lot of potato. I mean, I know potatoes are cheap. Should we get rid of one thing? Let's see. What's the highest caloric count? All right, let's get rid of, this is like the one I'm least excited about. So let's get rid of that. Let's go back here. This is my indecisive brain. Do you know how it feels to meal prep with me? It's this. I don't want to pay extra because I'm cheap and I'm already getting, I think we're going to do this. We're going to do it. We're going to make some soup. It's going to be cold next week. It'll be fine. But I know I'm going to get more than 2 meals out of this. All right. So my meals. All right. We're going to do baked potato chowder. Again, I wish I could see the protein in these. I cannot. A little disappointing every plate if you're not going to watch this. But if you see this, I would love to see amount of grams of protein per serving. That would be super. You've already done the math. The math is here. Why can't I see it all? All right, so we have chowder, a turkey shepherd's pie, delish. Chicken, with broccoli. Love that. Pork chops with green beans and mashed potatoes. Parm crusted chicken with zucchini and mashed potatoes. And then we have stuffed meatloaves, which that I'm very excited about. And we're subbing broccoli out for the potatoes because I don't need, well, we're getting 3 days of potatoes, but we'll eat our protein and our veggies first, and that'll be last because there's no way I'm eating a full plate of this. So, and if we run out of room, I will save one of these and give them to my mom because that's 6 days worth of meals. We might be able to get the full weekend. I don't know. We're going to see. All right, let's save. And I think we're good. So $30. Continue to add-ons. Oh yeah, apparently I get free steak. Okay, for $1, I'll add steak. I don't know. What else do they have? Everything that's not great for me. More steak, chicken, green beans. Ooh, a quesadilla bundle. That looks yummy. That I don't need. A Caesar salad kit. Interesting. Yeah, I don't need any of this. All right. We are going to save. I guess we'll get our steak for something. And we should be good. Okay, I think we have decent options. I don't think those are the best. I know that other meal delivery services have better options. I want to say Green Plate is one that has more like keto-y brand. So if this goes well and I like it and you like these videos, maybe we can start doing other meal delivery services and kind of test them out to see if they fit that bariatric realm of like possibilities. Because I know a lot of people do rely on these, and if you break it down per cost per meal, it obviously kind of evens out, especially for me as someone who lives alone and I don't need to like cook a ton. I know when I've done these in the past, it really has helped. It's like I'm not making something for like 12 meals, right? It's just enough for a couple meals to get me through, and then I make the next one. So we're gonna see how it goes. Like I said, I think I did decently with what was offered. I could have obviously gotten like all the yummy, delicious stuff, but it's the new year. We have goals to meet. Sharpie is very upset I didn't get the flatbread pizza. That's the one thing I would have put in if I was like really wanted to mess around, but we're not. We're going to stick to our protein. We're going to stick to our veggies and see how it goes. So I will see you guys in a couple days. It's Friday night now. Things don't come till Wednesday. So I will see you Wednesday night. Hello, friends. It is the next day. My meal delivery kits obviously aren't going to be here for a couple more days, and it's the weekend, so I'm going to run to Meijer. It's like a local grocery store, and we're going to get stuff that I'm going to need for this next week, because just the meal delivery kits obviously are not going to be enough food. Obviously I have lunch and dinner covered, and probably a second, like my second afternoon snack. I would imagine I'm going to have enough protein to fill in that meal, because I don't think I'm going to be able to eat a whole serving of whatever they're giving me. But I still need breakfast stuff. I still am going to do my green shake because it helps a tremendous amount. So we are going to continue to do that. So I need more greens and bananas for that. And then maybe just some yogurts to kind of like fill in the gaps. So it's not 100% just meal delivery kits, but a lot of my day is going to be covered by that. I just need a couple extra little things to, you know, sprinkle in throughout the day. Produce, if you will. So let's head to Meijer. We'll grab the last couple of things that we need. In the days that I've recorded this also, it has snowed. So I had the pleasure of shoveling my driveway this week, but at least it's kind of pretty. It's first of many snowfalls, I'm sure. Okay, here is what we got. I got 2 of the Power Greens. They weren't on sale, but I wasn't about to go to Costco, so we're good here for a while. And I did freeze the leftovers I had when I bought it from Costco, and that worked out really well. So I know I'm going to be able to go through those. I got apples for a fruit because I'm going to make that peanut butter fluff stuff to help get some extra protein in. That'll be good. Yesterday I was at Target. I bought cottage cheese and plain not fat Greek yogurt. So that's a part of this haul. Lettuce, because I'm going to do salads for the first. I'm going out to lunch tomorrow. So Monday, Tuesday salads, and today salad. Cucumber, bananas for the smoothies, Yogurts, I think, is to fill in a gap and get some extra protein in. I got cheese just because I love it, and we'll use that intermittently. This is not for the meal prep, but it was on sale, so I bought it. I'll freeze it. And then my favorite turkey pepperoni. It's the best. Was on sale, so whenever it is, I clearly buy enough to last me a while. So that in combination with the meal kits, I'm hoping is going to be enough. So I will see you Wednesday when we get our delivery. We'll unpack everything because this brand, I don't believe, last time I ordered, they don't like put everything in separate bags. I think to save on paper recycling kind of things. So everything comes in one. We will divide everything out. So we'll unbox and then we will make our first dinner Wednesday night. So I will see you then. So it's been a while since that last clip, and there's been a little snafu, and I went back to watch me placing that order, and I still don't know what happened. So I know I clicked the 10th because I was like, Wednesday is good. It's the middle of the week. I'll have food for the weekend and, you know, whatever. So I wake up yesterday. I'm like, oh, the box comes today. Hooray. I'm like, but I didn't get any like tracking or anything saying it was shipped out. So I look at my account and it's like, your box doesn't come till the 12th. And I'm like, which is Friday. So it's like I had planned and just enough food to get me through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, half a day. And then I was banking on obviously getting groceries and like I have stuff in the freezer, so it's not that big of a deal, but I was like excited to use these meal kits, right? So I tried to chat support. I'm like, I don't know what happened. They didn't have a good answer. They're like, sorry, it was the 12th. And I'm like, but I have video evidence that I clicked the 10th. And then I guess I don't know what happened. So they said they put in a ticket. I'm not too hopeful, but not so great with this company so far. So we'll see how the next one goes. So I have to wait till Friday now afternoon, I'm assuming, to even get the box. So that's tomorrow. So we will see. And I guess it's fine because then this way I'll cook dinner Friday night and like we'll have a full week still. And I guess it works out better because all next week, like next week, Wednesday, Thursday, I think, which is right when we should be running out of food, it's supposed to be like -1 is like the high. So it's going to be cold, like really cold. So I might save like the soup and stuff for those days. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. So I guess it works out. And then I'm not going to have to go out shopping for groceries this weekend because it's supposed to be a really snowy. I will show you outside tomorrow when we get the box because it has snowed like almost 8 inches here since I talked last. So we're in a bit of a winter wonderland. So these meal kits are going to come in handy. I just wish it would have come yesterday as I thought it was going to. So a little bit disappointing there. But we'll see how the delivery goes and what the food looks like and if it tastes good. So that will be the final judge. I'm not going to hold it against them, even though I'm a little annoyed. So we'll see how that goes and then we'll get to cooking. You guys, it is Friday. I did not think we were going to be getting this today because we've had a bit of a snowstorm. There's a lot of snow. I was really hesitant that this was going to come today. It's the middle of the workday. I did shovel a little bit out front this morning, so thankfully the guy could like get up to my door. I'm not going to show you the front. What am I doing? So let's unbox this real quick, see if everything's in here, and then I'll put it all away, and then we'll go over the recipe cards and decide what we want for dinner later. So let's open this thing up. This angle's just going to have to do. Let's get this sucker open. I was really not sure that this was going to get here today. Thankfully it did. I could just leave it in here till I'm done with work, but that's no fun. All right, so we have our recipe cards. Shepherd's pie. This we're saving for Monday. This chowder, because it's going to be -3 is going to be the high on Monday. It looks like they were out of color copies for that one. Parm chicken. Ivy, you're not going to go outside, honey. Meatloaf. I got broccoli instead of potatoes. And more chicken. And what is this? Fake coupons to wine. I don't really drink wine that often. So, okay. Oh, does anyone want a free box? Let me know. I'll give you the code. Okay. All right. Let me get them outside. Hold on. Broccoli. Broccoli. Like, it's just all thrown in here, really. A piece of bread. I don't know what that's for. I don't think I got it. Let me just see if I can take this whole thing out. Okay, so here's all like the side stuff, I guess. There's like little mustard, breadcrumbs, a bunch of onions, green beans, zucchini, a lot of potatoes. All right, we're not gonna go over each individual thing, but there's the side stuff. Okay, then we should have, yeah, the meats. The meats. Okay, we have some bacon, ground turkey, and of course these are not full pound servings because that's how they get you. What else do we got? Pork chops, ground beef, chicken, more chicken, and my free steak, or not free, my dollar steak, which I guess I get with every box. So this won't be in a meal, but it's just something I can store in the freezer, which is good because 2 servings. So there's 2 steaks in here. Yeah, that seems like a decent serving size, half of this, for 26 grams of protein. It's pretty good. All right, I think that is it. Just a giant ice pack. So this is gonna go to the garage to stay frozen. But I'm gonna get this all into the fridge, and then we'll be back to figure out after work what our first meal is gonna be. So that should be exciting on this cold winter's day, even though it's not Christmas anymore. It doesn't feel right, but it's January in Illinois, so to be expected. Okay, it is 4:30. I think throughout this whole day, I have spent over an hour outside shoveling easily. So I was gonna do my hair for this video, but that is not happening. So I've decided on what we're gonna make today. Something very quick and easy, crispy chicken milnaise, I don't know, with roasted broccoli and honey Dijon drizzle. So it's 5-minute prep, ready in 30 minutes. Now, the one thing on these I did notice that I don't love is that it still is just only the calories. There is no breakdown of like protein or anything. So I'm not going to have a good basis to like judge. So we'll see, but let's get this going. It seems easy. There's only 5 ingredients, and then I can get the broccoli in the oven. Sharpie's crying because he wants to go outside, but the outside is not any better, guys. I shoveled an hour ago. You can't even tell. Come on, let me move. Why? Okay, so let's get dinner started, and then while everything's in the oven, I can shovel again, I guess. And then I'll have to shovel the driveway again later. So fun, so fun. All right, let's grab what we need out of the box. So broccoli, panko, garlic powder, chicken, and honey Dijon dressing. That is it, I guess. I'm also going to need some cooking oil, an egg, some flour, and salt and pepper. So that's fine. I have all that. Garlic powder, breadcrumbs, the dressing, chicken, and a head of broccoli. And then I'm going to grab some flour and a pinch, and I think we should be good to go to start on step 1. So I'm going to get everything. We're just cutting this up. It looks like roasting it in the oven with salt and pepper. And then we're going to do a dredge with the chicken and then cook it in a pan and wait for the broccoli to be done. So super duper easy. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, dinner is done. I have pulled it out of the oven. I was only supposed to pan fry the chicken. It said like 2 to 3 minutes, but I'm thinking maybe I didn't like flatten it enough because there's no way it was cooked. So I just threw it on the broccoli pan and let it roast in the oven for another 15 minutes. And now it's to temp, so we're good there. So I'm gonna let this cool off for a second. I'm gonna try to get the dogs to go outside because they don't want to with the snow. And then I will plate myself up a serving. And like, that's a lot of food. I know I'm not going to eat a serving, so we'll see like what it looks like versus what I would normally serve myself, I guess. And then see how it goes, because I think I have a lot of food to get through for this next week, which is fine, but I might need to pass off 1 or 2 meals depending on how far that these last. So we will see, but I'll be back when I have my plate ready to go. All right, here is my portion. This is a salad plate, and I did weigh this out just because I was curious. So it's 5 ounces of chicken, which is nowhere near what I would serve myself. About 3 ounces of broccoli, which I don't know, if I was serving myself a vegetable, it would probably be 2, maybe 3, depending on what it is and if I liked it. So let's try this in the sauce. It's good. Broccoli's good. All right. Chicken is cooked. Thankfully. I mean, I know it's going to taste good. There's like minimal ingredients in this. Oops. That's really yummy. Look at my good cooking skills. So we're going to see how much of this I can eat. And I'll show you what's left over. I don't typically do that, but for the sake of portion sizes with these meal delivery kits, we'll do that today. And then we'll see you for tomorrow's video. So I'll be back when I'm done eating. I'm not going to eat on camera. Not a mukbang. Got to pay extra for that. So I will see you when I'm done eating. Okay. I eat way too fast. I know this about myself. So it's only like 10 minutes later, but I'm already full. But I ate probably what I would normally eat. The sauce was really good, but I'm not sure how this was 600 and some odd calories. Unless, I sure hope they're counting like the oil I used to cook in. Because I guess that would add up to this then, because I used like a couple tablespoons for the broccoli and to cook the chicken in. So I guess that's what it is. But anyway, I probably ate 2/3 of the chicken, which is probably around 3 ounces, which is my normal, and about half the broccoli. So I'm not, so I'm good with that. This is going to be a lesson for me in stopping when I'm full and not when my plate is cleared. So that's like the challenging part for me. It's like, if I sat here for another 10 minutes, sure, I could probably finish the rest of this, but I'm full. I don't feel like I need to eat more. So this is really good practice for that. So I'm going to save this. Obviously we're not going to waste it. But I'm guessing for each 2-person, meal delivery thing, I can probably get 3 meals out of each one, which then extends all the meals I bought like way further than I realized. So I'll definitely have my mom look through the, you can't have any of this. There's garlic in it. I'm so sorry. So I'll have my mom flip through the rest of the recipes and have her pick one because these are going to last me a little bit longer. So, yeah, that is it for now. I am signing up. I will see you for tomorrow night's dinner. Hopefully we're not snowed in again. That's awful. That's enough. Okay, friends, we are back. It is now Sunday. I basically ate that chicken all day yesterday, so I did not cook a meal, but I did give one to my mom. She took the other one. So now I don't have 6 to work through, thankfully, because I think this next one's going to take me a little bit to eat through. I made the soup mainly because it's like -6 outside as the regular temperature, not including the wind chill. So it is cold. So soup is the perfect thing. This is the potato. They call it chowder. I don't know. It's just like cream of potato soup. I don't know why they call it chowder. I think what's going to happen, I'm obviously not going to show me making all these because they're just basic instructions. I want to taste test a couple more. And this is like a normal size cereal bowl, and I only gave myself 1 scoop. There's probably a good 2 or 3 more scoops in the pot. So this is a lot of soup that this made, and I followed all the instructions. So I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to taste the next couple meals, and then the last meal I make, we'll kind of recap, because I already kind of know I think what I think about these meal kits, but I want to test and see more portions just to be certain before I make my judgment on them. So I'm going to eat this. This is way too hot. It's got to cool down, but yeah, I'll let you know after I take a bite how this is. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's potatoes and cheese and bacon. It's going to be delicious. So I'll have a couple bites once this cools, and then we'll check in. Okay, I've eaten a majority of my scoop. Got a couple bites left, I think, still left in me. Obviously, I knew it was going to be good. So far, the only thing that I don't love about the recipes, and I think this goes for most meal delivery kits, is that, like, seasoning-wise, they don't really tell you. They say salt and pepper, but they don't say how much. So I'm okay with it because, I don't know, I cook enough to kind of know. But if you were someone that maybe didn't know how to cook so well, like, you'd just be guessing. And I followed all the instructions, and every time it said to add salt, I added salt. And then I taste tested it before I sat down. I'm like, it's missing something. So I added garlic powder to it, and it's good now. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess my initial thoughts as far as like bariatrics go, like the food tastes good. It's, you know, they're normal recipes. I don't think that it's great for bariatric people. It's too starch heavy. Even though I picked the ones that had the least amount of like carbs in it, there's still, obviously this is potato soup. There's gonna be a ton. I'm burping, so I know I'm full now. There's a ton of carbs in this, right? Even like the chicken one I had was fine. It just had panko, so like that's not that big of a deal. But I think they're just too carb heavy. I don't know if it's worth it. Here, okay. I just blanked out for like 2 seconds. It would be fine if you did it a couple nights a week, if you had someone to share it with. For me, I don't think it's worth it. To have the same kind of heavy meal 3 times in a row is not what I should be doing. And it's not. I could maybe fit it in if they gave me more detailed stats, but because they don't, I don't want to guess. Like all I have to go off is the calories. I think for this, let me look at the thing. All right, they're saying for 1 serving of this is 580 calories. I'm pretty sure this is like not even a third. Like, I don't know how I would do the math. So I'm going to go with maybe this is 300 calories, what I ate, which is fine, but I don't know the other breakdowns. So this will probably be my only every plate purchase. I don't think I will order again, but we're going to taste test the next couple days because there are some good things still coming. I still have meatloaf, pork chops, and the turkey, like shepherd's pie. So we'll see how those go, but those are like my initial thoughts after a couple days of eating these. Obviously it tastes good. That's not the issue. It's like the nutritional information is very lacking. So yeah. Another one that people did suggest to me when I asked on Instagram was Factor. So I'll have to look into that. And those I don't even have to cook. I think you just pop those in the microwave. Again, I don't know how much those are. I think I'm better off just like shopping and cooking myself, but we shall see. So I'll see you. Well, this soup's going to take me forever to eat. So I will probably see you, I don't know, tomorrow night, Tuesday midday for lunch. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but it's going to be cold here the next couple days, so definitely be eating this soup. All right, welcome back. So I've decided that I don't think these kits are for me. I think I made that kind of clear in the last clip you saw. But to mess up my kitchen every night is so annoying. This is why I meal prep and like just make enough food for a couple days so that I don't have to do this, because I feel like I'm filling up my sink way too often, because a lot of these meals have like multiple steps, use multiple dishes and pans and in the oven, on the stovetop. So something to take into consideration. And I love cooking. So for me to say this is like, so what I did today was after work, I made 2 of the meals, which means I only have 1 left. So I made the meatloaf and we got a side of broccoli. And then I have pork chops with potatoes and green beans. So let's, I didn't bring a knife over here, but that's all right. Let's taste test the meatloaf. And this has green pepper and onion on top. I've never made a meatloaf like this. Doesn't seem too healthy because I had to put ketchup and brown sugar on top of it. So it's like, what are we doing? I guess for like a normal person who eats over 2,000 calories a day. I don't know. I think these meals are pretty high. I'll grab the sheet in a second. I mean, of course it's good. All right, so the meatloaf, and this is half, okay, it's not, can't really see it all that well. Half of a serving, but for the sake of comparison, 1 whole serving. Yeah, but this is counting. See, I don't love these because this is including the potatoes and I don't have those. So I really can't say. You guys, I think this is a total fail. I'm just gonna take it by the pork chop. That's fine. So, are meal delivery kits made for bariatric people? Heck no. I mean, I knew that going in, but I just kind of wanted to see. But is this a healthy meal? I wouldn't say so. I mean, they pad in the potatoes, I think, on almost every meal where they can, which I understand to cut costs down and it's filling, but like, I don't need to be eating potatoes every day. I didn't eat, well, yeah, I had the soup yesterday. So I won't be ordering from them again unless they come out with some new healthier, low calorie meals, but I highly doubt it. So sorry, this series was kind of like a total flop. I really thought there would be some gems out of this that we could use and like kind of tweak, but I don't think so. I think this was like a total flop. I'm gonna look into a Factor. I looked at like the original prices and it's on the pricey side, but maybe if I can get a good deal for like my first box and then go from there. But yeah, pretty disappointed with these. And I think all the other meal delivery kits, like Green Chef might be a little bit healthier, so I'll look into that. But like the HelloFreshes are exactly the same. And for the most part, even worse because a lot of those are like pasta-y based. And I know I skipped over those with every plate, but they all kind of reuse the same meals basically. So thanks for sticking around. If you did this long, we will find something that works, because I will probably just go back to regular old meal prepping. It seems to work better for me. I only have to mess my kitchen up once. I have food for 4 or 5 days. Now the variety is nice, I'm not gonna lie. Like not eating the same thing every day is fun, but the hassle of cleaning my kitchen every single night is so annoying to me. I'd rather eat the same thing every day. Maybe not a full 7 days. Maybe we do like enough for 3 or 4. The only good thing I guess I did learn from this is the amount of stuff to make like 2 singular portions. Just visually I saw, which is nice. It's like, okay, I only have like 10 ounces of meat, 1 onion, one green pepper, and like some ketchup and for the meatloaf thing. And I was like, this is not a lot of food, but I'm like, I don't need a lot of food. Like, why am if I were making a meatloaf, honestly, my brain would go into, okay, I'm cooking meatloaf for my family. Give me 2 pounds of ground beef. I was like, I don't need all that for just me. You know, like if I were having people over, it'd be a different story. But just visually seeing like the smaller portions, I guess, helped me realize that if I'm cooking for myself, I don't need to make a crap ton of food. So I guess that's the one bonus I could get out of this. I don't know. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions on what you think I should do, leave them down below. We will find something else to test out next for Bariatric World. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. What's up, man? Do you want to say goodbye? Say goodbye. Sharpie, say goodbye. Bye.